right, so today is November 4th. We still haven't have any winner yet as to who won the election, but you know what, let me go on my thing because my numbers are going down. Okay, so 188 subscribers and 4,810 public watch hours. So that's that. Last night, for some reason, when I was on Twitter, I was seeing a lot of tweets about Meghan being, was it the first royal to vote on a general election, presidential election. So it was consistent, tweet after tweet, tweet after tweet. I was like, oh man, let me put this video together. So pretty much whatever I saw yesterday on Twitter is that video, pretty much. So I don't know what I'm going to be putting for today's video. I don't know, because if we don't know who won the election, and it's some of the things, I just can't believe certain things. So, but anyway, just to let you know, this is the bonus video that you saw yesterday was pretty much what I was seeing on Twitter, and that's why I didn't bookmark anything. And I think there's one video that's coming today, which I already edited. It still had to do with Meghan being the first royal. So actually it's two of them where I didn't spell it out correctly, but I put S pound exclamation point T got real for some YouTube, okay, for some. All right, so this also talk about Meghan and all of stuff. And then there's another one where I think I read one of the articles that had to do with Meghan being the first royals to vote. So this, I already covered it. So it was really quick, so I did it. It was, 9 minutes only? And the first one was 32 minutes. So, all right. Okay, so I don't know what I'm going to see here. Let's see. This is Twitter. This is Mother Fred. All right, I sort of saw this, but I didn't really read the comment. Okay, she went on to say, this has probably nothing to do with the squads, the Sussex squad, but she's a squad member who have a question. All right, she said, I have a question. It's not related to the election. My husband and I had this dispute. Cause, lease, or buy? I have two persons who have both experiences. My sister lease a car. My husband loves to buy cars. Okay, he likes to own it because once he buy it, he's done with it. He doesn't have to worry about it, right? About paying, stuff. We usually buy it cash, and we're done with that, right? My sister, on the other hand, have leased her cars, and I've seen some of the things she has, and she doesn't have to deal with the repair, a lot of stuff. Any problem that she has, she just goes to the dealership, they fix it, and then the following year she had a brand new car and stuff like that. So for some people, my sister in particular, who doesn't know anything about mechanics, prefer leasing. My husband, on the other hand, I've seen him where he buys cars, okay? He's fixing stuff, okay? So it depends on how you go about it. So I don't know. I have no preference. That one car we have, my husband take care of it. We drove and stuff like that. So I don't have any preference. Okay, so let's see what some people say. This one says, bye sis, I understand why some people lease, but me personally will rather own my car. When I went to get my first car, I purchased it outright, even though it did cost me quite a few thousand, but it was the best feeling. No monthly payment. I did the same with my other car. See, that's the thing with my husband. She's on the same side as my husband. All right, let's see. I know a lot of people who lease. They love it. They don't have to worry about repairs, etc. And they can get another car for lease after 1 year on the same contract. I like to buy my own. I see leasing and money down the drain. Could buy many properties over many years with the leasing payments. All right, so she gave the experience of my sister, and then she prefer what my husband does. All right, I'm gonna read 3 more. For me personally, I'd rather own the car, even if I had to buy an older model than lease a newer one. Okay, that's buying. Okay, buy and keep it for 10 years plus. Okay, that's my husband right there. Depend if you drive a lot of miles. Okay, buy. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, if you drive a lot, a lot, buy it. Okay, if you change cars often, lease. Okay, that's a perfect example. I'm gonna end on that. You pay for any damages at the end and no adds on with the lease. If you plan to keep your car, buy. That's a perfect example. Yeah, if you drive a lot, buy it. Because I think, based on my understanding, I never lease any cars. So, based on my understanding from my sister, there's a certain amount when you make the contract or something like that. But if you pass that mileage, once it's time to pay, to return the car or the lease is up, there's some additional payment and all of that. So, it depends. So, she's the perfect example to go by her question. By her answer, I mean. Alright, so let me go on my notification. I have 6 notifications. So I didn't bookmark anything yesterday. So let's see what we have here. 6 notification. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's start from bottom up. That's page. Prince William has always been a clown. Everybody knows his line. Okay, when did she do that? That was November 1st. How come I didn't see that? Okay. What is this? Meghan and Harry been stealing the royal news again, and poor William trying to remain relevant. That's why she retweeted that. Oh my god. Okay. I think he did have it, but they are exaggerating the severity of the garner sympathy. If Courier were smart, they would have released the info back in April. 6 months later, he isn't going to get the sympathy and adulation he hoped for. Okay, they couldn't in March. I guess March. Okay, she made a mistake here. They couldn't in March. The video of him making fun of COVID to a paramedic was doing a lot of round at the time. It would have been PR suicide. Now he's sounding like someone so up his ass to say him having COVID will have caused alarm. He's in his 30s, the best medical care. That's true. Always. Okay. I think I respond to this, not in this particular tweet, but in other videos that I've had similar things and stuff like that about him having COVID. Alright, that was page. Let's see. Dr. Zen, PhD, Royal Study. Let's see. They create the double standard they now have to live with for the rest of their lives. Okay, that makes sense. I didn't even read any of these, but that makes sense. Royals are still individual or entitled to their privacy. My goodness, that's what Harry and Meghan been crying out loud for. They want their privacy. The logic seemed to have been to keep it quiet to avoid concern. Okay? But you said the complete opposite when Harry and Meghan wanted to keep the name of Archie's grandparents private for their protection, throwing tantrum about Harry and Meghan being, quote, funded by the taxpayers. Very convenient. You now have a different opinion on the right to privacy. Okay, that's a good thread. Okay, stay on topic. The conversation here is about William. Okay, actually your comment was about royals when it comes to privacy. That's true. My comment was about real working royals, not Harry and Meghan. Oh my god, they were not giving privacy they were entitled to when they were working. In fact, they were abused and the vicious demand for it by the British media and likes of you. Yep. Oh my goodness. they just pick and choose different time of the thing. Okay, she's focusing after Meghan and Harry left the royal, but if you look at it, but the other one, was it Fike Ray, whatever this person is saying, no, we're going back when they were working royals, because when Archie was born and everything, they were working royals. They made that tour and everything. What? Oh my god, these people. Hypocrites and parasites. That's what they are. That's why we talk about digging a hole for someone and you end up falling in it on yourself. Okay, wait. Who has Vona now? Okay. Wow. How did I miss it? Imagine if it was Harry or Meghan. All of a sudden, their tax dollars, okay, the tax money, their pound tax isn't enough reason to want to know everything that's happening. with the other royals, but they asked for Harry and Meghan head for keeping a christening godparents' name private, the double standard. Yep, these people are incredible, them. Okay, hypocrite. Let me add. Okay, we should, but Prince William isn't a president, a prime minister, a king, or even next in line. Oh, we need to know if George contracted the virus or any of the other royals. How much personal information does our tax money a year toward monarch afford us? What is that? There's more? Oh, she retweeted Richard Palmer. Interesting range of views on excellent scoop by The Sun. If royals are irrelevant, then is it a private matter? But if they are important taxpayers funded people, we should. Oh my goodness, that's the thread. Oh my goodness, there's more. Let's see what they say. They are so full of shit. Amen. And delusional. I won't waste my time on her. She's just full of hate for Harry and Meghan. My goodness. All right, let's go back to notification. All right, I wasn't here. Let's see. Lena, I don't follow her. How come she's on my thing? Good luck to American Sussex fans. You got this. From what I'm seeing now, things are not looking too strong. Oh my goodness, they have to take some of those people to their grave. My goodness. Ha, that's the father figure Harry needs. My goodness. Thank you so much. Okay. Biden Harris. Things are not looking good right now. I don't know. Let's go back. Notification. Dr. Zen PhD again. Let's see. It's not winning if you are playing alone. Okay, I went over this yesterday. That was kind of funny. Okay, opinion. Why Prince William is winning the PR game and Harry is playing catch up independence. I went on this before and it was hilarious. Where, you know what? Let me read. How many comment? Okay, the comment here is not that long. And I'm only 12 minutes here. Alright, so William has a balding, dull, assuming personality, according to the author of The Piece of Tripe. Okay, with fans like these who need trolls. Okay, the only place Harry and Meghan aren't winning the global PR game is in the UK. Okay, bingo. Alright, I don't get the press with the constant need to bring Harry into every article with William. When will they get it into their thick skulls that Harry left and doesn't want to compete with anyone or thing? He just wants to focus on his family, doing things he cares about. So William is playing with himself and his own game. That's pretty much it. That's what the thing was about. Okay? Okay. These fools still don't realize that Harry ain't playing. You aren't wrong. Okay, you miss same page. Harry's not playing at all, so William can win against himself. That was the whole thing. Oh my goodness, Jacques Jean-Franc. Sounds like a French. Alright, let's go into that. Okay. How big is that? I'm just gonna read a few things here. Okay, alright, competition. Prince Harry isn't about PR. He has turned the spotlight onto others and is serving their causes. Prince William is about self-promotion, while Prince Harry seeks an incredible, kinder, more inclusive world for others. No competition. All right, let's just hear this and then I'll get out of here because
No one's blaming anybody. That's the way that I look at it. No one's pointing the fingers. You can't really point the fingers, especially when it comes to unconscious bias. But once you realize or you feel a little bit uncomfortable, then the onus is on you to go out and educate yourself as much, because ignorance is no longer an excuse. And unconscious bias, from my understanding, having had the upbringing and the education that I had no idea that what it was. I had no idea it existed. And then, sad as it is to say, it took me many, many years to realize it, especially then living a day or a week in my wife's shoes. Now in 2020 we have protests of every color, every background, every religion, every belief, every age. This is a global movement, and the train has left the station. If you're not on it now, then get on it, because there's so much that we can do. And as being a dad and being a dad myself, the whole point in life, I guess, is, for me, is to try and leave the world in a better place than when you found it.
Okay, so that was that. Alright, let's see. I'll read 2 or 3 more comments here. William is playing a game with himself. Harry doesn't care isn't competing because, as Harry said, he isn't going to play the stupid game you all are insisting he play. Right, but the British media is so dumb. There's no competition. Harry is global. Prince William reached a sheltered island alone. Two different market, no overlap. Okay, this is so stupid. First, Harry isn't playing games. He told y'all dumb asses that already. Alright, so I see I got one additional notification that just came in. Alright. Okay, that's this one. The beginning of peace. Okay, what is that? Alright. Okay, the beginning of peace, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Let's see. So I get it. The beginning of peace, that's when they finally left. Okay, when they're about to leave. Okay, Paige pulling out Uncle Kenny on Tuesday morning. Respect. Thank you. I got so busy rewatching, listening, and commenting, I almost forgot to like. Okay, the bond and love just shine through. To see Harry and his wedding band, remember their wedding. He stopped holding Megan's hand to push it down. Good. Her bright smile when he took her hand again. Okay, I didn't. Let's go back and see this. Okay, let's see the things that the squad see. My goodness. I guess this is here. Okay, pushing it in. Oh, okay. I will have to see the wedding video, that event, not wedding, that event when he did that, because there's a lot of cut here. I got so big. Okay, that's this. Smooth and classic, beautiful, and will stand the rest of time. The dress, yep. The cape. Alright, beginning of peace. Okay, this is the one that just came in. Let's see. I just looked up my ballot online and so it was rejected. What the fuck? Because of something my signature. I called and was able to fix it with a series of identity confirmation protocol. If you live in a state where you can check your ballot online, please do. I never would have known. Wow. Wow. So 16 minutes ago from now, okay, Joe Biden officially went Arizona. Okay, let's see this. My goodness, my heart is pumping now. Oh, Trump has reached the point tonight where even Rich thinks to unseen and is getting sick of his shit. Okay, let's see. Oh, wow. How did you find this out? I tried searching for resources and only found a page telling me my ballot was mailed to me. Oh my God. This article might help. Scroll down to your state and I think you just put on your name and address, etc. It'll tell you. Oh my God. Heads up, you can fix this within a few days after the election before don't wait. The thing is, don't wait before the final vote count. If you see this after 11/3, still check and call your county official, election official, if there's any issue. In this state I work in, I do not know every election law in other state. This is getting a few retweets, so I'll add that. Curable issue with voting, my God, either by mail like reject signature, or a person like forgetting your ID and have to cast a provisional ballot. Range all over the place depending on your state, but when in doubt, check locally. Yeah, that's why I went in person. When I did mine, I went in person. I didn't seal it, anything. I work with my own pen, so I didn't have to touch other people's pen. And I work with my ID. Plus, I called too to see if they were open and if what I need to bring when I went over there. So there was some stuff I wasn't sure. So I walked with the ballot with me. I already chose who I wanted to vote for, but there were some other things, so many bubbles in the thing. I didn't want to bubble anything that I wasn't sure. It was a bit confusing at the bottom. So when I went over there, I showed her and I said, this is me. I show her my ID and stuff like that. Where do I need to sign and all of this? Pull out my pen and sign. I did everything in front of her. I did not want to fuck up. My goodness. So relieved you were able to fix it. My heart broke into at least 9 pieces at the poem. You then have to write about how your vote wasn't counted in the most important election. Man, the states that I'm seeing Trump won, I mean, it's not surprising because even McConnell won re-election. My goodness. Okay, voting in the U.S. is the most fucked up system. It's almost like it's a work of sabotage. Before I moved to Vancouver a few years ago, my polling station was in the lobby of the apartment building I live in for my last 10 years. There, I voted in my pajamas slippers. I should add, my last place of residence was Toronto. My apartment building in Toronto is where my local polling station was. It was pretty sweet. Oh my goodness. All right, so that's it. That's all. Let me go to home. So I don't have anything else. So that's pretty much it. This is everything. All right. So, okay, snack on deck. We're ready. All right. So that was Omid Scobie. That was 9 hours ago, and it's like 3:30 a.m. the next day. So we haven't know who won yet. But anyway, so please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. Keep checking your notification because YouTube keeps on removing subscribers. I don't know if you've been watching some of my beginning videos. Now I'm back to 188 subscribers, but my public watch hour keeps going up. So you guys are watching. If you're watching, so please subscribe. All right, that's it. So I think there's gonna be one video because this is it. I don't have anything else.